My name is Blake Boston, aka Scumbag Steve. I'm from Boston. Pretty much what's been going on lately is just being a dad, playing a lot of music. I'm trying to start a band right now, which is pretty cool. I'm engaged. And ever since coronavirus, I've been doing a lot of gaming.
Who's been smoking up all your weed? Scumbag Steve, Scumbag Steve. And who keeps ripping out your girlfriend's weave? Scumbag Steve, Scumbag Steve.
Well, I was definitely a lot to deal with. I was really into Jackass. So I was always pulling pranks. Like, we locked my mom in the room for a whole day to make her not eat just because of Bam Margera. You know, I'm just setting certain traps, putting saran wrap over the toilet. I was pretty reckless. My mom was totally into like really artsy stuff. So like she'd see me jump like a 20-foot gap on rollerblades and she, oh my God, this is awesome. I gotta film it. So as far as I can remember, I was mad because, you know, everybody always, my sister, she is so notorious for taking long. You know, 3 hours past the time she's supposed to be there, she's getting ready, taking a shower, and we're like, come on. So I was really mad walking around. My mom could hear me because I'm literally the loudest person in the world. So she's like, oh my God, he. And, you know, she heard me coming. She takes the camera. I'm about to say something right when she snaps the picture. I do have the hat. Well, yep, there it is. I got it. So I was, my girlfriend at the time was pregnant. We were living with my parents. And just randomly, I was drinking a couple beers one night, probably a little too much. And then all of a sudden, I saw these Facebook messages. So I started doing it, and they're like, dude, whose girlfriend you have sex with? Dude, you're such a scumbag. You stole my lighter. And I was like, what the hell? And they're calling me Steve. And I was like, my name's not Steve. All of a sudden, all these pictures stopped popping up. And I was like, wait a minute. My girlfriend saw it. She thought I cheated on her. My mom thought she ruined me because that was the picture she took of me. Mayhem. Absolute mayhem. None of us knew anything about memes. I'd see stuff and like, you know, laugh, this, that, but I never really, again, like, you know, knew exactly what meme culture was because it was, I guess, still brand new. In the beginning, I kind of wanted to fight everybody. I mean, I've just more or less come to like laugh at it more. And like now I love it. You know, I love meme culture. Generally, the whole positive response in RaffleCon, you know, to hear everybody cheering when you're coming out, polarizing in itself where you're like, holy crap, they really don't hate me. You know, just obviously they're all making fun of me, but you know, like they've understood that I like took the joke and kind of tried to run with it. I don't know, it was amazing. It really did change my mind because I walked away from that whole event thinking very positively about it. My personal experience with struggles, I've felt it easier to talk to somebody who's been through a certain situation, especially if I can help them do something, even if it's not to rectify the whole situation, because she'll forever be annoying Facebook girl. But, you know, to deal with it in a sense where, you know, separate yourself from that picture. You're not that person. It makes me feel good, you know, because you know, nobody really wants to be a meme back then. South by Southwest was actually another one that really kind of spoke to my heart. Because I remember I was outside smoking a cigarette. I'd just done an interview and I saw this older lady. She was just standing there being patient, kind of walking around, you know. And then once everybody kind of cleared away from me, she walked up and she was like, are you the actual guy? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, okay, can I ask you a question? I was like, sure. She goes, I'm a high school teacher. I can't remember the percentage, but like her graduation rate for her high school was really low. And this year, that year was actually pretty special because they got it above 50-something%, which was a lot higher than what they had. So she, you know, to kind of give the students, you know, kind of congratulations, would you mind just recording a message for them? And she was so grateful. It was actually really humbling. And it was, oh my God, I still think of it to this day. I suggested it to my manager at the time about trying to make a rap album or something. And he came back with the Scumbag Thursdays. A good buddy of his out on the West Coast. So he reached out to him and he was like, hey, do you mind making beats for Scumbag Steve? And, you know, he was a meme fan. So he was like, oh, of course, hell yeah, let's do it. And then I'd find a local studio, record it, and then I'd send all the files to him. It was very positive because I take my music very seriously. For that reaction of my manager and then him, just amazing, you know? Well, you know, just talking back and forth, and Chris is way smarter than I am. So, like, to be honest, sat back and let him talk me through stuff and, like, how to set it up. You know, it was just a cool opportunity. I'm only releasing one of them, so it's going to be one of those NFTs, period. of the Scumbag Steve picture, just, blank. So I feel like it would be a pretty cool thing to do because NFTs are so popular now, I feel like it's helped me a lot more in a business savvy type of way personally, because, I doing the, South by Southwest, there was a contract involved. My lawyer would write it up and I looking at it briefly. I guess I retain information pretty good. So, I would take that into my personal life when I was, negotiating a raise or something. I'll be like, listen, I did this, cooked your burgers. I did this, that, trained your staff. You better give me a goddamn raise right now. The thing is giving me a lot more confidence, I guess, building off of that. I don't know. Thanks for all the support, I guess. It's still going strong. Everybody too. Everybody thanks for the support. Because, without the people, I wouldn't be Scumbag Steve. I would have been pushed in the back of the line somewhere, never to be mentioned again.